Testing. What's going on, fam? It's Entertainment Motivated Educator Lucky Murray, and we are doing something different this year. We're going live for high school football, and this is crazy because I just left the Fountain Inn game. So we're going to talk a little about the Fountain Inn game. We're going to try to keep up with some of the scores on the upstate. And if you watching right now and if you're looking at, hey, Lucky, I want to talk to you. I want to kind of see what you got going on. You got a high school that you follow. Let me know in the comment section below. As I'm trying to see where we at real quick. But yeah, man. Listen, great game. As far as the Fountain Inn Fury game. We just gonna sit here, man. We gonna talk about a few things. The first thing is, man, hey, let me know exactly what you got going on. Let me know what you got. Let me know exactly what you got going on. Comment, man, if you have anybody that you want to talk about right now. And we definitely want to move forward, man. I had to make sure that we live, and we are live. So, as you can see right now, we're going to look over the score. And before I go, let's play this little clip that's been done. The game of the week is Hillcrest and Lawrence. If you don't know, the coach Porter used to coach at Hillcrest. I mean, when I first moved in the Fountain Inn area, Hillcrest actually won the state title in thinking 4A football that year. And then Coach Porter went to Greenville, and now he's down in Lawrence. So we're going to watch a little bit about this news article, and I'm going to come back with my opinion. I'm going to drop my mic off real quick so you guys can hear exactly what happened. So let's go.
Oh, there it is. The high school football season gets underway tonight with a full slate of matchups all across the Palmetto State. And our first game of the week takes us down to Lawrence. That's where we find our Chase Justice this afternoon with a live preview ahead of the big game. Chase, can you believe it's that time already?
Gabby, it is tough to believe. It's one of the most exciting days on the sports calendar and one I have been looking forward to for quite some time. Week 0 of the high school football season kicks off tonight, and we have a good one for our first game of the week of the year here at KC Hanna Stadium. It's Lawrence versus Hillcrest, a special matchup for Raiders head coach Greg Porter, who led Hillcrest to their first and only state title back in 2014, most recently serving as the head coach of Greenville High, now returning to his Lawrence County roots, where the Raiders are coming off a 2-9 record, their worst finish in 15 seasons. When we spoke with Porter over the summer, he said that he's drawn to programs that are broken, hoping to restore that Raider pride who haven't won a region title since 2021.
This team was wanting a change. They was looking for something different to change the narrative of the program. So whatever I said do, they did. Whether academics, if you got 2 Fs, you know, you don't even dress this week. You can't even play this week. You can't even eat with us this week. So it held them to a higher accountability.
Coach Porter took just one transfer player with him to Lawrence, quarterback Will Thompson, who comes over from Hillcrest. Certainly no shortage of storylines heading into this rivalry matchup tonight at KC Hanna Stadium. Now, coming up next hour at 5:30, we will have a deep dive on the Hillcrest Rams, who enter year 2 of the Bennett Swigert era and have big expectations this year on the gridiron. Until then, reporting live in Lawrence, I'm Chase Justice, WYFF News 4 Sports.
All right, guys, so we're going to look at that. I'm going to see if they have any more updates or whatever. If they drop the I don't think this is the okay, so they haven't dropped anything yet. So let's see the updates, right? So right now, we're just going to go over the updates. And I think I want to go with Max Prep. And the reason why I like doing Max Prep is because of the simple fact that I want you guys to kind of see the region that we're playing in. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Let me log. All right, let me go to Fountain Inn real quick, and we're gonna get things started. Let's do Fountain Inn football. So if they do the football, So, darn it. Come on, man. All right, so Fountain Inn. So let's do football. Boom. All right. So right now we have their region, all that good stuff. So let's go over the score, shall we? The first score that we're going into right now is Rock Hill High. Right now is losing to River Bluff, 38-27. Palmetto, guys, getting smashed by Rand, 35-0. Columbia High School lost to Carlton High School, 35-7. When I went to high school, I went to Eau Claire High School, and Columbia High School was one of the schools that they weren't our rivals per se. They was a lot better than us, but we usually played Columbia High. We also played C.A. Johnson at the time. So they go 0-1 the season this year. Let's see any schools that I know about. Powdersville, Powdersville, where Powdersville at? Where you at, Powdersville? Powdersville lost to Seneca 35-34, so that was a very difficult game right there. Greenville High School lose to Dorman 42-35. Carton Newman lost to St. Joseph 40-30. JMN put it on Midlands Valley High School 56-0. Christ Church lost to Hammond 56-28. Riverside beats Malden 39-20. Southside Christian lost to Abbeville 41-7. And Fountain High School is actually playing Southside Christian this year as well. Pickens High School defeats Easley 47-41. Hillcrest defeats Lawrence 16-0. So that's Coach Porter's first game as a Lawrence head coach. And Hillcrest went down there. They wanted something to prove. A lot of those kids don't even remember Coach Porter actually being there. But that's a good win for the Hillcrest crowd as well. Fountain actually plays Lawrence too as well. So Lawrence plays, a lot of people from around here. So that's going to be a good game as well. Greenville lost to Bowling Springs. Lost to Bowling Springs 43-0. Burns lost to T.L. Hanna 19-16. Chapin lost to Daniel 41-21. Woodruff defeats Clinton 40-30. I think next week Fountain plays Woodruff as well. So let's see. It keeps resetting itself. Let me see, guys. Bear with me for a second. I'm trying to see what's Gucci. I'm trying to see if any more games that we need to Ridgeview defeats Fairfield Central 42-18. Good God. Let me see. Keep going. And they got a few North Carolina schools up here as well. I'm trying to see if anybody else that I need to talk to that's in the upstate. I think that's it. Okay, Walhalla defeats Landrum 20-14. Broome loses to BHP 45-14. Ooh. Chesney lost to Pennington 47-21. 96 lost to Emerald 14-6. I'm trying to see. Spartanburg High School beat South Point 26-25. Summerfield beat Stratford 28-24. I'm trying to see if I can see any more games. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Irmo defeats Oceanside 35-37. Strong Thurman beats McCormick 47-6. Let me see. Union County lost to Newberry 30-14. It keeps resetting itself, man. It keeps resetting itself. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's it for right now. As we look at the scores right there. So let me break it down to Fountain Inn, the game that I was at. Fountain Inn defeats Liberty 42-17. If I look at Liberty, I got to look at their schedule for last year before I break this down. Real quick, they were 7-4, and there's a 2A school actually. So did they get bumped up this year? So they're a 2A school. All right, so they're a 2A school. So, but it is a good win from Fountain Inn. And when I looked at the schedule right there, all right, let me see the schedule. Let me go back to the schedule. So when I went to the schedule, if I go, where's the schedule at? Give me 1 second, guys. I had the schedule. I don't know what the heck I did with it. All right, let me go back to football. All right, here we go. The game was pretty much 20-0 when I came in there late. And Fountain proceeds to claw their way back into the game. And at one point, it was tied 28-28. Fountain scores a touchdown, brings it back 34-0. Defense was phenomenal towards the 3-minute mark left in the fourth quarter. Ends up beating and defeating the Liberty. I think the Devils. I think Liberty's the Devils. They end up scoring another touchdown. That's a team that has resiliency. I think that they started 1-0 last year. They won 3 games, so they're on track to win more than 3 games this year. Last year, and I think they'll do well. If you look at the schedule for Fountain, and let's look at the rankings right now. Right, the rankings for Fountain right now, they are in the 4A, and not rankings, but what's the standings? All right, so right now they are in the 4A Region 1 standings. And so, let me see Region 1. So Region 1, and this is Fountain's region. Wren, Fountain, Emerald, Lawrence, Southside, Westside. I think to make the playoffs, you definitely need to be top 4. So Fountain needs to be better than Emerald. And let's see what Emerald did today. So Emerald, I don't think they played today. So Fountain is in good hands. Wren, Emerald, Lawrence. I think Southside. I think Westside. I think Westside's a pretty decent team as well. So, and this is Fountain. This is the team I'm following this year. Next week is Woodruff. I think that's a winnable game. They're at Fountain this year, and then we're at Malden. Then we'll play Carolina, which we beat last year as well. So I think we'll beat Carolina again this year as well. St. Joseph, I think we could beat as well. And then October is when we start region play. Lawrence, Wren, Westside, Emerald, and Southside. So this is going to be a team that you have to look for to see that we definitely can win some games. Like Sam Holiday. I love Sam. Bojack. That's all you heard in the crowds. The running back, number 21, did really, really good. And Zach Moss as well. He had 2 touchdowns. He dropped the big one, but he ends up catching one. So I like that in particular as well. Another team I want to highlight right now is Hillcrest, which is a team in Simpsonville. And we're gonna see if let me see. Oh. All right. They keep blocking me. Stop blocking me. All right. They want me to go. Now they're being funny. All right. So they slowed me down. Let's see if they all right. Let me see if they updated the Friday night hits real quick. Let me see. All right. So, the thing is, and the one thing I want you guys to understand too, I want to see Hillcrest, but they won't let me even go. Max Prep won't even let me go to look at them. God, why do y'all do this to me? Why do y'all do this to me? So, one thing that I'm looking for when it comes to playing and watching high school football, I'm looking for can we absolutely see teams that rise? So in that region I'm looking at right now, and hold on, let me see. I'm going to look at. Let me go to Hillcrest real quick. Y'all can't see it on the screen right here because I got my ad blocker on. And they be tripping sometimes. I don't know why they want you to do ad blockers, man. They be tripping. So I'll turn it off next time so you guys can kind of see what's on my screen. But I want to show y'all exactly what Hillcrest is doing as well. So Hillcrest High School varsity schedule. Because I don't have a ad blocker on here. So we're going to go here. Let's go to their schedule as well. So Hillcrest actually is 1-0. They beat Lawrence. So they go Lawrence, Clover, Greer, Malden, which is a rival game as well. And then they go Greenwood, T.L. Hanna, Jailman, Easley, Greenville, and Woodmont. So they're in the region right there with them. So let's go standings right quick. And if I go full standings, like I said, they gotta be top 4. They got a deep, real deep region. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. Woo! I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't know if they take half of those or what. But we're going to see about that as well. So Hillcrest, they are 5A. But think about 5A. 5A actually has 2 divisions as well. So with that being said, I think that we're going to see a lot of kids in the high school football division do really, really well. I think that, like, I was super impressed when it came to the game that I was at Fountain Inn. And I'm biased, of course, because, I'm in Fountain Inn. I've been, following the team since the school was built, and it's cool to really see guys take the next step. So one thing that I'm looking for right now is, man, can we do more? Can we do great things? Can we do great things? So I'm gonna see if the Friday night hits, if they got the situation popping off. So they don't got the Friday night hits working. So let's try one more time. Let's try one more thing. What's that? Channel 7. We're gonna try Channel 7. See if Channel 7 got their situation popping. Give me 1 second. WSPA. I think WSPA probably got their stuff situation. Red zones. Okay. All right. I think I like the red zone better because they be hold up. I'm gonna take y'all to this real quick. Let me take y'all back to this right here. I like this actually better than I like WYFL. Abbeville wins 41-7. Let's say Boone, the BHP, we talked about that. Blacksburg wins against West Shoals 44-28. Bowling Springs spanks Greer 43-0. Woodruff beats Clinton 40-36. Saluda beats Crestwood. Daniel beats Chapman. Greenville lost to Dorman. Let me see. West Oak defeats First Flight. I don't even know what First Flight is. Like I said, Fountain Inn defeats Liberty. That's the game we talked about. Hartman School defeats Christ Church 56-28. Hannah beats Burns 19-16. Walhalla defeats Landrum 20-14. Hillcrest defeats Lawrence 16-0. Let me see. Riverside defeats Malden 39-20. Man defeats Midland Valley 56-0. Emerald defeats 96 14-6. Pickens defeats Easley 47-41. Pellington beats Chesney 47-21. Let me see. Powdersville loses to Seneca by 1. Eastside defeats Southside 41-0. Spartanburg defeats South Point 26-25. Travelers Rest defeats Wade Hampton 14-7. Okay, so Palmetto loses to Wren. So let's say if they have the high school, let's say they have. I just want to see if they're gonna have the Friday night blitz, man, the red zone. They don't have it, man. So they don't have it. So, well, hey man, listen. So each week we're gonna come in. We're gonna talk about teams real quick. I think that this is a great start. Great start. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Log in, this Lucky Murray. We got Friday Night Lights. We talk about upstate sports. Yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comment section.